Alright, it's Friday morning. Thursday we didn't work on the Falcon. We had a birthday party to go to. And this morning, before work a little bit, we're going to start cleaning this up. Figuring out where all these plugs go, wires, what we need, what we don't need. Dash lights, gauge lights, all that sort of stuff. We're probably going to start with this fuse box. Clean this sucker up a little bit and start labeling wires. See what we get, where they go, and how it goes together. So now we're pulling windows. We got the back window out. Now we're going to start pulling the front window. Our floor didn't turn out too bad. We're okay with that. Now we got to get this window out. I did get a new windshield, not a new back window. It's a lot of cutting and a lot of work. Really pain in the ass. So we're going to get started on this and we'll show you how we do it, sort of. Lots of razor blades and lots of cussing. Well, we got the windshield out. Wasn't very fun, but it's out. Now we're going to clean up these channels and work on the headliner. Hopefully we don't have to put the piece of chrome back in. I hate chrome around the windshield, but I'm going to start cleaning up these channels and get some more work done. We got all the trim off that side inside. We got to get this side trim off, get the headliner out, and clean up these channels. Alright, progress on the Falcon. Got all the windows out, got the channels cleaned up. For some reason, I don't know why, on the driver's side, we had to do some rust repair right in this area. We put some black paint where there was some issues. And right here we had to do some rust repair. And there's a lot of bare metal along the bottom there, so I painted that. We got a gentleman doing the headliner. He's working on it. He says he knows what he's doing. Seems like a nice guy. He's been a friend of my wife's family forever. I guess her brother and him went to high school together or something. I don't know. A little slow, but we'll see how he does. Well, we're going to get back to work here. Alright, it's Monday morning. We're still tracing some wiring here. This is the under dash harness still. Working on these plugs one at a time. Making sure we have everything we need and everything we don't need is out. The gentleman installing our window and headliner is very slow. 2 days in and we've got no progress. We might have to go a different direction with that. We'll see. And we're going to give him till Wednesday evening. We picked up our engine. Everything's coming along. More on that later today. Well, let's get back to tracing wires. So here's our Falcon and where we stand. I got the motor back, putting it together. This fella's supposed to be putting in a headliner. He's an expert. Well, that all turned out to not be so true. As you can see, we have no headliner. This is after working on it about 9 hours Saturday, 4 or 5 hours on Sunday. A million excuses and no action. I made an appointment with my normal upholstery guy, and he's going to do it if this guy can't come around. I'm going to try to do it myself tonight. Never did one. I'm already out, so what the hell's the difference? Wish me luck. Headliner's coming. It's not perfect. Still has some wrinkles I got to figure out how to get out. Maybe a blow dryer or something. I don't know. We got to tackle these back corners, though. The front's not looking bad at all. The back is looking terrible. We're going to spray the snot out of the glue over there. If I can get one corner to suck up, then I'll come suck up the other corner. And then I got to tuck it all up in there in them little locky teethy things. But I'm liking it. I think it'll work. At least for what I want to do, it will. Perfect? No. Terrible? Yes. But good enough. And I know that sounds terrible saying good enough, but I've never done a headliner. Probably I'll never do another one. But we're going to see if we can tuck that in somehow and suck that up. And see how it goes. Got a few weird spots. Right up there's a weird spot. I don't know what that is. Could have been from the other guy trying to put the headliner in. Could have been from me. Could have been there. I don't know. Like I said, we're just putting this thing together to beat the snot out of it. So we'll see what happens next. Well, this is what we got so far. It's coming. By no means is it perfect, but it's better than I expected it to be, seeing how I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The wrinkles are coming out of it slowly. Things are happening. I'm okay with it so far. Alright, so it's Monday. We got our headliner in, sorta. We might try snugging it up a little bit tomorrow. We might not. It's got some wrinkles. I guess everything I watched online, if you hit it with a blow dryer and snug it up some more, they sort of go away. And if I would have put some jute or some sound deadening material behind it, it would have helped on the C-pillars and helped with some of the wrinkles. But it does what I want it to do, and I think it'll work. We gotta trim it. I might have a little bit of a screw up in that corner. This corner don't look too bad. I don't know where the trim's gonna go once I trim it. It may be okay. I'm not 100% sure. First time ever doing a headliner though. It's not too bad. I'm kinda happy with it. It's nowhere near perfect, but I think we can do some stretching and make it work. Alright, so this is where we are today. Headliner's got some wrinkles. Not too bad though. When my actual upholstery guy, I called him, the guy that does all my cars. He's gonna make me some custom carpet for this thing. And in the process, he's going to take a look at this headliner and try to tighten it up some more. I got it kind of loose in spots. Do what he can. First time I ever did one. He may not be able to do anything. He might be able to. If he can, great. If he can't, it is what it is. It's staying. I'm okay with it. It doesn't look new. It looks kind of old and dingy like the rest of the car. We got the wipers in. It was easier to reach up without the windshield in it. Hopefully they work. We'll be testing those pretty soon. The reason I did the windshield wipers now, I want to insulate the firewall and put the new steering column seal in. And see how that is. Get it ready to go get the carpet made. December 9th, it's going to the upholstery guy. He'll do what he can with our headliner. If he can't do anything with it, I'm okay with it. I don't know how to do headliners. I did enough to get it in the car. It's kind of snug, kind of loose. But I didn't put the jute in there. I have jute over there. That stuff's pretty heavy. I'm not putting jute down on the carpet. I'm just putting some of that insulation along the firewall. That's it. Other than that, what it is what it is. But I have this spray gun here. Belongs to the guy who was supposed to do the headliner. And the glue in it is mine. I bought the glue and everything. So I'm going to use it while it's here before he picks it up and do the firewall today. And now I'm going to put the wheels on. I think I got these wheels sold tomorrow, so I got to put the wheels and tires on it. I've been working on the wiring. We'll see how it goes. It's Tuesday evening. Headliner's sort of okay. We're working on the firewall, wheels and tires. And we got to get our motor ready. We got it back. It's time to button that up so we can get it inside of this thing. Well, I'm going to get back to work. I'll touch in a little bit. So this is our seal for around the steering column. It's from falconparts.com. I've been buying a lot of stuff for this little car from them. Not too badly priced. They ship pretty fast. All the Falcon only stuff is what's nickel and diming me. Most of the other stuff I can find locally or I have. But we're going to put that seal in and see how it goes. That fancy seal. I'm putting it on before I put the insulation on the floor. I'm not insulating the whole floor. I'm only insulating the firewall. But that seal goes right there. Around the column. I guess you can't really see it. Once I get it put in there, I'll show you where it goes. Shine a flashlight or something on it. But we're about to go do surgery in there. Alright, we got our dash all wired. We got everything figured out there that we need for the wiring. What lights we're using, what we're not. It's kind of hard to tell, but this spaghetti will be going in today. It's ready to go. And of course, wiring gauges is real hard with these two rascals hanging around. This is Sonic, and this is Bagels. Sonic's my best friend, Cat. He's with me no matter what I do. And he just hangs out. Bagels is a nut job. But with their help, we got our wiring done for our gauge cluster. We kept our heater motor wires that go out through the firewall for the tack and the line lock. They're over here. And if you do one of these, keep the pink wire by itself. That's your resistor wire. It gets warm, so it's not supposed to be taped up in your harness. And we got to put some dummies in the oil light and the temperature light socket. Or alternator light socket. And then it'll be good to go. Our heater positive wire is going to be used to power our gauges. We'll have to put some new fuses in the fuse block. Other than that, I think that's about it. Hopefully today or tomorrow, we'll get this put in. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's Thanksgiving Day. We got to go start putting the cylinder head back on that 6-cylinder. Tomorrow's Thursday. Thanksgiving. We're going to start putting the head on the 6-cylinder. Go to dinner. We have to get started in the garage. Hopefully after dinner we can go do some stuff. Start getting some of these RC cars ready for winter where we go. Cheap Street Falcons coming along. Well, it's now Wednesday morning. We got our gauge cluster wires done. We got to do the ones coming out the firewall for the engine and the lights. And then we have to do the ones going to the rear of the truck for the lights, sending unit. And we should be in good shape wiring wise. It's Thursday. We got our motor back. We got to put the front on, intake on, get it ready to put in the car. It's a 331 cubic inch small block Ford. It's got Edelbrock heads, Edelbrock intake. We had to get different pistons put in it. And now we're going to clean it up and get it put in the car. So we got to put the balancer on, mechanical water pump, and get it back together. Alright, so Thursday night, we got the balancer on, the alternator on, water pump on. It'll be okay. When we come back to the shop, we'll do the intake manifold. Over here, on the actual car, we got all the insulation on the floor, new steering column seal, windshield wiper mechanisms put in this week, headliner put in this week. We didn't put the gauge cluster in. We got all the wiring for the gauge cluster done. We're waiting on light bulbs. I'm going to run LED lights because I'm blind as a bat and can't see in the dark. And then we'll put the cluster in. We got the console made. I'll show you that in the next video with the shifter. December 9th, I take it in to get carpet made. I'm not sure. I think I know how I'm going to do it. The back panel will be aluminum. We got to make door panels. It's coming. Remember, like and subscribe, Side Money Garage. Leave a comment. Say something. Do something. Anybody interested in a Side Money Garage t-shirt? Let me know. Maybe we'll get some. Thank you for watching. Do something already, will ya?